So Lori, I want to understand a little bit about some of the business considerations that enterprise owners need to keep in mind when they're investing in building wireless systems.
As with many things, Sean, it comes down to the money. Who's going to pay? How much are they willing to invest? How can they monetize or recoup their investment? The mobile network operators have limited budgets to spend on indoor cellular networks. Typically, those budgets are going towards the very large public venues or targeted enterprises. Increasingly, building owners and enterprise customers are realizing they will need to invest in their own in-building cellular solution to meet their needs. Once they decide to invest, of course, they want a solution that can be deployed in a timely and predictable manner. So it's critical to have streamlined and efficient business models to enable the enterprise, along with the right technology solution that can meet the needs of today and the future.
Yeah, that CapEx dynamic is really interesting. As you said, mobile network operators, they only have so much money and they're going to direct that towards things like stadiums and just large public venues like transportation hubs, which puts the investment impetus on the building owner or even the tenant in some cases. So what is happening in terms of enterprise understanding of the needs related to in-building, and how's that dynamic shifting right now?
So yes, those dynamics are certainly shifting, and as I mentioned, increasingly they're realizing they will need to invest. And the other thing that's happening is the mobile network operators are realizing as well that they can leverage this additional capital coming into the market. And so at Ericsson, we work closely with the mobile network operators to collaborate on business models that can bring value and benefit to the enterprise customers.
Do you find as you engage with these enterprise owners that there's a level of market education that needs to happen prior to investment, or have we reached a point where they understand their needs, they understand the technologies that are available, and they're ready to go forward?
There is certainly education still ongoing out in the market, and with the models that we now have available, we can provide a solution to the enterprise that is inclusive of the RF signal source, otherwise known as the baseband. And with the Ericsson radio dot system, we're utilizing the same baseband technology as what's used in the outdoor macro networks. So this is providing a high-performing and seamless experience for the end user for both the indoor and outdoor network. So traditionally, when enterprises have purchased a DAS, it was a complex and lengthy process to get an RF source to feed the DAS. And so having this ease of access to a system architecture that includes the RF source is a key differentiator. So being able to get that message out, educate about what that means, what the difference is, and how it's beneficial is certainly important.
Yeah, you mentioned it. We talked a little bit about the business side. Let's talk about product. What do you have here?
Yes, so here at Mobile World Congress in LA at the Ericsson booth, we are showing our 5G radio dot for the mid-band spectrum. We are also highlighting Industry Connect. We've got that private network in a box here. This is also leveraging the same radio dot technology. It is focused on machine-to-machine communications for manufacturing and logistics. So with the Industry Connect solution, we can address IoT and other Industry 4.0 applications. And as well, the solution is upgradable to 5G.
So Lori, what is driving this shift in demand that we're seeing from the enterprise segment?
Certainly continued demand for greater indoor cellular performance. IGR conducted a recent survey of Class A building managers where 94% said that better cellular service could lead to higher lease rates. So this ties back to the monetization topic. As well, there's extreme interest in 5G. The customers want to know that the LTE solutions they deploy today have an ease of upgradability to 5G in the future. Our Ericsson radio systems are 5G and our software upgradable. As well, there's increased interest in using LTE and 5G networks for applications such as IoT, smart building, business critical communications, and other applications where Wi-Fi quality of service is simply not meeting the needs.
So if I'm a building owner, I can deploy an in-building system, I can hang all of these IoT applications off of it that will save me money, and then I can also, from a tenant perspective, charge more because I am providing the connectivity?
Potentially so, yes.
All right, very good. Well, it certainly is a dynamic time in building market, and I appreciate you taking the time to share your perspective, Lori.